It's pretty clear too, right? Yeah. So here's some YouTube videos if you guys want to watch YouTube. If you want to watch some other videos, use some other apps, you can also download these apps and watch the videos accordingly. What's up guys, Eric from B-Side. Today we're very excited to announce one of our new products. It's the standalone Android box that I'm holding over here. I'm going to be installing to this 2021 Toyota Highlander. This one is a truly plug and play install. It really requires you to not even have to replace or remove your radio. All we have to do is grab this, plug it into your USB where you normally will plug your phone into, and it will load right up. And what's really unique about this product is it will allow your whole screen to play apps such as YouTube, Netflix, or any other apps that's downloadable from Google Play. So it's very, very new, exciting product I want to show you guys today. So let's go inside and show you how it works. All right, so let me go ahead and show you the contents. Okay, and inside this box, you'll find the brain of the standalone Android box over here. And then there's a user manual, of course. And then inside here to the side, you'll find some cables and harnesses. Let me go over it with you guys. So in this box, you'll find the fuse tap. This is only necessary if you're going to be using the applications that requires GPS, such as Google Maps, Waze, and whatnot. So for you Android users that cannot utilize Android Auto on these vehicles, it's a good idea to install this on your vehicle so that you could download Waze or Google Maps on the standalone Android box and use the map applications accordingly, because it won't load to your infotainment system from your phone. So here it is. This is the GPS module. It's pretty self-explanatory. You just got to plug it in where everything matches and then use the fuse tap. And this fuse tap over here is the larger one. It's not going to work on this vehicle. So if you're going to install this on a Toyota vehicle, we'll be including a fuse tap that is smaller and that will fit into your Toyota vehicle. And for this specific vehicle, the customer decided not to use the GPS. So we're not going to be installing this today, but we're going to just leave it in here if the customer wants to install it later. But you will need to use this other cable here, which is the USB to Type-C cable. The Type-C plug will plug into the Type-C plug onto the module, and then the other side will plug in to the USB port that you originally plugged in to launch Apple CarPlay. And once that happens, we're going to turn on the vehicle and this device will automatically load. So let's go inside the vehicle and try this out right now. All right, so if you guys do decide you want to install the GPS, what you're going to have to do is use one of these fuse taps and tap the power source into your fuse box. The one that's going to be included is going to be this larger fuse tap that I'm holding right now. And if you have a vehicle like the Toyota vehicles, you're going to need a smaller fuse tap, the one that I'm holding on my finger now. So that will be included if you specify your vehicle model and if that's the one that's needed. So you're going to have to just cut this wire here, okay? And then connect the smaller fuse tap right here. And once you do that, you're going to come down here. All right, and then almost get on your back and look up, and you'll find the fuse box cover right here. There's a release tab on top. Push down at it, and then you could pull the whole thing down. And what you want to do after you locate the fuse box cover is another 5 amp fuse that will turn on when the car go into ACC or ignition, depending on when you want the device to turn on. So for us, we're going to, if we were to tap it, we will use this one here, ECU-ACC. My thumb is pointing at it right now. So I will go under, locate this exact fuse, pull it out, insert that fuse in here along with the other fuse that's going to be included, and then this whole device will plug into it, and that's how you're going to get the power. And then the other side, you're actually going to have to ground this ground wire, and that one you just have to ground it to the car's chassis. We will use this one right here. So that should either be it's like a 10 millimeter bolt, so you just loosen that and then just put that under there and screw it back in. All right, and after you do that, the GPS device, I would route it going up here, going up like that, okay? And then I will place it somewhere around there. So that's how we would install the GPS antenna. All right, so once you get in the vehicle, here's our standalone Android box. You go ahead and locate the plug that you would normally plug in for your Apple CarPlay. So there was a cable there already, so we're gonna unplug that. We're just gonna go ahead and plug this in. And for this Highlander, there's a nice pocket here. You could actually just leave it in here just like that. Fits there perfectly. Okay, and just give it a little bit of time and it'll automatically load and we'll go ahead and see the screen change. Okay, so this is the interface that you'll see once the standalone Android box loads. And as you can see here, there's some apps that are already loaded on here. So like the Google Maps, of course, right now the GPS is not connected, so that it's not going to be able to find our location. But if you did have the GPS connection, it will find exactly where you are. You'll be able to utilize the GPS functions of Google Maps directly onto this app. And once you're in this screen, what you want to do is connect your internet, and you can do so by tethering to your phone. So I'm going to grab my phone's tethering, and once it shows up, you can go to more apps, and you do have to log into your Google Play account, and after that you could go ahead and start downloading different type of apps like Netflix, Hulu, Waze, and so forth, whatever you would like to use in your vehicle. And of course all this will work while the vehicle is driving. All right, so you do have to log in the very first time you go into Netflix. So we'll go ahead and we'll have the customer do this next time on his own time. So here's some YouTube videos if you guys want to watch YouTube. And if you want to watch some other videos, use some other apps, you can also download these apps and watch the videos accordingly. All right, guys, just so I could show you a bit more functionality on this kit over here. So we got the Google Maps already preloaded. And if you want to load some media onto a separate USB, you could plug it in here and then you could load it in this USB drive function. Okay, and if you want to go back to your car function, you just click on that car and it'll take you back here. You want to go back into this Android box, all you have to do is select the CarPlay. And unfortunately, we cannot make this full screen. This is unfortunately due to the nature of the screen's hardware. Toyota screen does not allow you to go full screen. Even when you use the native Apple CarPlay system, it'll also only give you 3/4 of the screen to the left. Okay, and once again, you could go ahead and just log into your Google Play and download any apps you would like to use in your vehicle as well. We haven't signed in yet, but go ahead and do that once you receive your kit. All right, guys, well, this shows you how capable this device is. It's pretty much unlimited to what you can do. You could go ahead and go to the Google Play Store and just download any apps that you would like to use in your vehicle. Very cool device. If you have any additional questions, drop a line below, or you can email us at info@bsonicusa.com. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe and like this video. Thank you very much for watching.